Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course. Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I play various series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff then, folks. I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. I just had lunch. I'm already stuffed. But for the review. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, judo chop. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a super cool shirt, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my, boom, my Judo Master shirt. Yeah, look at him. He's fighting the acrobat. I actually own this issue. Who the fuck is Judo Master? What is Judo Master? Judo Master is a comic book character originally from a comic book company called Charlton Comics from back in them thar days. Oh, actually older than me if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty old. I got into the Charlton stuff like sometime like maybe like my mid-20s or so. Like I have a big love for like sort of golden age style comics and stuff like that. And Judo Master was just cool. He's got no powers, just guy who does judo. He's got a goofy ass costume, and I don't care. I love him. He's gained a little bit more recognition because, of course, he's featured in the Peacemaker show, albeit without his goofy ass costume. So on that one, but I mean, I gotta admit, come on, he's Judo Master. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Already stuffed, eh? So yes, indeed, folks. I'm finally hitting a place that I've been meaning to hit for a while now. I actually came to this place about a year ago, just for my own food's sake. I didn't do a review at the time. And it really impressed me at the time. It took me a while to get back around to it. Finally, today, I was like, I'm going back in. I'm getting some stuff. And I need to get in a review this time. So, what is the place? Well, I don't have anything that says its name, but boom! It's a place called Balkan Taste, which specializes in authentic Serbian food, which is pretty cool. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on in Serbia and everything, so that's really unfortunate. But if I can go over there and enjoy some of their cuisine, there we go, I guess. And yeah, so I went in, I just had lunch there. I had their roast lamb. It was amazing. Server was extremely nice. It's a very cool little spot. And what did I get to review, though? Well, folks, I got, because I had to, it's boom! It's not the most impressive looking thing, but these are spicy Andouille sausages wrapped in bacon. It's bacon wrapped sausages, yay! Came with my choice of side. I got some fries for sake of ease, and side of bread. So, let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like that. We'll kind of like do this. And we'll go, ha 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 ha. Let's try out some sausages. Yeah, the lamb was incredible. Pricey, but worth it. Like melt in your mouth tender, so good. With the added butter, oh. Like I said, server was super cool. Very nice lady. Alright, let's get some sausages. We're going to do this the bullshit way. The Brandon Wenzel way. Mm-hmm. That's so good, it's ridiculous. I've got to say, I've never been to Serbia. Most likely I'll never be in Serbia. Because I don't really travel. I have to say, though, if Balkan Taste is a representation of the food that they put out, oh my god, Serbia is kicking ass when it comes to food. Um, and one thing I've noticed, like, it's all very hearty, like relatively simple food, but like down to earth, just done right, you know? Like literally a lot of times just meat and potatoes type stuff, but just done in such a way that it really celebrates, you know, the ingredients and the food itself. Reminds me a little bit of Central Asian cuisine in that regard. I've actually reviewed some Central Asian cuisine from a local place. By the way, what with this being a local review or a review of a local establishment, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist of just local spots. But it reminds me a little bit of that Central Asian type cuisine, where again, just simple but just so honest and just so good. The taste on the sausage is ridiculous. It kind of reminds me a little bit of almost like a spicy Polish sausage, like just super duper tasty, super duper flavorful, and the spice level not crazy spicy, but enough that it gives you some heat. And then it's wrapped in bacon because yes, bacon. Which not only does it just add a nice level, an added level of savoriness and saltiness, because it's nice and crispy, gives it that nice added crunchy texture. This is fantastic. And like I said, the heat, it's there, but nothing outrageous or anything. Warms up your mouth, kind of kicks you in the back of the throat a little bit. Not enough to go over there and override any of the flavor, though. The flavor is definitely the highlight of this. Super juicy, and just you bite into it, it just explodes with that flavor. And then, like I said, you know, like the sausages by themselves would be fantastic just as is. But you go over there and you wrap them with that bacon, which could be absurd, and might be, but no one cares. Like I said, not only does it adds that textural element to it, but it goes over there, it just gives it like an added layer of, you know, flavor complexity to it. Oh, that's so good. All right, let's get some of the fries real quick. I've never had their fries. I'm not going to lie, they do seem a little bit underwhelming at a glance. And yeah, they're not bad, but they're definitely very standard side fries, you know? A little bit of crispiness to them, a little bit of saltiness. Definitely something you would probably want like some ketchup or something to go with. They're not bad or anything, but they're nothing spectacular. I will say their mashed potatoes are really good. That's what I had with the lamb. Let's get some of their bread. I already know their bread's good because I had some of their bread with the lamb too. I think this is like made in-house, if I'm not mistaken. And if it's not, it definitely tastes like it is. I mean, it's just bread. And that's actually another thing, similar to Central Asian cuisine, where it really goes over there, you know, they highlight, you know, they celebrate their bread. That's really good bread, too. I mean, bread can be so easily eclipsed, but, like, the reality is, like, really good bread is something that's genuinely pretty damn fantastic. And this is good bread. It's nice. It's got some good flavor on it. And it's not like, holy shit, amazing, amazing bread. But it's very tasty bread. Nice and soft. Definitely something, again, with the lamb, was perfect. I just sopped up all the juices. Perfect for that. And very tasty by itself. Alright, well. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get this again? Would I recommend it? Excuse me. I have to go with yes and yes. I think for me personally, like I said, I already knew coming into this that I was likely going to like the dish. I mean, for one thing, it's sausage wrapped in bacon. But just from my previous lunch, that impressed the hell out of me. So coming into this, I had high expectations, and I would say that those expectations have been met, if not even a little bit exceeded. Admittedly, the fries, again, a little bit of a throwaway. That's kind of one of those things I'd like to maybe see, if I can offer a slight critique. Maybe razzle dazzle them a little bit. Make them a little bit more of a highlight instead of just a tag in. But the fries are good. But the sausages and even the bread, those sausages are just fucking phenomenal. And, folks, if you watch my channel, you probably know it's coming right now. If you don't, here it comes. I'm calling this the business. And folks, when I refer to something as being the business, that means it's basically a perfect item. And, well, yeah, like I said, the fries were a little bit unimpressive. They're the side. I could have gotten one of any number of things. We're talking about the sausage. Those sausages are fantastic. I already enjoy, like, Polish sausage and bratwurst and stuff like that. So this, taking that, then having that added spicy flavor to it, adding bacon to it, it's one of those things where, like, again, it could just be completely ridiculous. Just one of those things that's just food for the sake of ridiculous food. But that's not the case here. It's really tasty, and again, it has, like, some layers of complexity to it, in a slightly ridiculous way, and it's so good. And again, going back to what I was talking about before with the lamb, like, it's simple food done really well. And I think that, yeah, man, that's the business. As to whether or not I would recommend it, I absolutely would recommend it. In fact, I'm going to go as far as to say that I genuinely think the Balkan taste is kind of a hidden gem. Like, it definitely seems to serve its community really well, but I don't know, how widespread the awareness is of a place like this. Folks, from every meal I've had from them, they've been fantastic. And I think that, yeah, if you happen to be in the area, and I would even go as far as to say this might be a little bit of a destination spot. And I think if you live even in the surrounding area, it's worth popping in here, because the food that you're going to get is just very honest, it's simple, and it's delicious, and it's worth it. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there yourselves a truly Andouille sausage-tastic rest of your life, because goddamn, that's good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, have you gone over there and tried out, like, Balkan cuisine or Serbian food or, sort of that region? I've had very limited exposure to it, obviously. But it is definitely, it's one of those things where I think it could be overlooked as a type of cuisine. It's like, but, like, obviously they're going to have really good stuff. Every place has really good stuff, Let me know your experiences. Anyway.